mic situation's much more my type, I have to say.
Could I be Sarah and you'll be Erin?
This doesn't work because I don't listen to their podcasts, but I'm just going to pretend. Flo, it's time to log off for 10 seconds so we can podcast. Stop torturing our employees and get back to the podcast.
Okay, sorry guys, 1 second. Diane, I'm doing a
Oh
podcast.
my God. Is she sketching?
Wait, where is this? Because I don't know where it is.
Let me
He's
see.
kidding.
Yeah, go to the right. Okay, sorry, I'm back. Hi guys.
Welcome to OffBrand
With OnBrand. Okay. OffBrand with OnBrand.
with
you.
Diane.
And Flo.
Okay, let's get started. Flo, so I think we should really like kick this off by explaining how me and you got in a room, let alone a business together, because anybody who knows us outside of this is like, this is very random. What is going on? So I think we should start there.
Okay, let's do it.
So take us back to August
Okay.
when you originally called me out of the blue.
Okay, so I was doing OnBrand for 6 years probably at the time. And I had my first kid. I was
Welcome
like,
to motherhood.
okay, it's great working. I do everything. I hang out with my friends. I do this. I do that. It's like I don't even work, but I'm getting everything done because I could work at 3 till whatever until Sam gets home from work. All of a sudden, I had a kid, and where did the time go? It was crazy. And my whole team left me that month. So I was right after I gave birth, no maternity leave, just working.
No maternity leave. I didn't have maternity leave either.
Someone came to my house even to like do a photo shoot. My baby's hysterical crying. My nurse was off. Like it was brutal. And then I was like, I can't do this alone. I want to take OnBrand next level. I want to be able to be like the best version of myself as a mom, friend, wife, etc. What should I do? So then Marielle
Shout out to Marielle Dweck, my sister-in-law, Marielle.
messaged me and she was like, tell me with my social media. I was
Which,
like,
by the way, I don't think you know that I told her to call
I
you.
know,
So like full
she
circle
told me.
moment.
Crazy.
Okay.
So then she messaged me and we were sitting for coffee, which I don't know how I mustered up the time. I was like, I like this girl. I want to meet with her for coffee. And then she was like, Diane does this, Diane does that, Diane does this. I was like, you really don't need
Thanks.
me. You have Diane. Like, why are you even like with me right now? She goes, and then I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, Diane sounds great. I always knew you. Same
Yeah,
age.
we worked together once
Yeah.
before, randomly on the Safe
Safe,
website.
I remember
So
that.
we had work experience. I knew you were in the field. I knew you had a serious business. By the way, everybody, I just need to say sorry about my voice. It's currently ongoing laryngitis, but we're going to get there. Yeah, we were together. It was a quick arrangement, but that was the first time that we ever like kind of had contact and we knew each other in business.
Yeah.
And then Marielle mentioned me again.
So then I was like, did I ask Marielle? I forgot.
You asked Marielle, you're like, do I have your permission to call Diane?
I was like, do you think Diane would want to like do something with me? And then she was like, oh, she just left Safe. Call her. And I was like, okay. I don't know. Like I just texted you. I'm like, hi, do you want to like meet for what'd I say? How do you want to meet for coffee?
You were like, do you want to meet for coffee? It was very out of the blue.
You were like, I'm
really-
busy.
I did not say that. I give you a lot of guts because it was just really random. But I said I wanted to meet for coffee and then I was busy. So I said, you know what? I don't have time.
Social like arrangements, whatever.
I do. I have a lot of social
Yeah,
arrangements.
social queen.
And I was going away and whatever. I was like, also, what are you calling me about? So I was like, let's just do a phone call.
Yeah. So we called on the phone. I forgot. Like I just remember.
We did a phone call. You're like, hi, what's up? What are you up to?
Yeah.
I'm like, it's very funny that you're calling me because I literally just left my last job. This is my first day of freedom. I'm thinking I'm going to go to DSN, have lunch, sit by the
and
beach.
chill.
My husband got me a membership. He goes, I'm so excited for you to lunch because this is not something I usually do
Yeah.
because I'm always working. And then Flo calls me. Literally 24
I feel so
hours.
bad. I took away your stay-at-home mom moment.
You know what? It's okay because I don't think that life was meant for me right now. But we got on the phone. You're like, so, you know, what do you think? Like, you want to work for me? And I'm like, no, I don't like want to work for you, actually. So I was like, listen, I love what you're doing. I'm probably thinking of going into social media myself, but I can't work for anybody right now unless I have some sort of ownership, which I don't know, like, why I felt I had the confidence to tell
By
that
the
to
way,
you.
that was very confident. I was like, oh, like I like that.
Yeah, it was a little hustler mode.
I liked it.
But okay, we were going with it. So then you're like, okay. I'm like, what do you mean, okay? I'm like, you have to give me half your business if you want to work with me. You're like, okay. And Flo's like very chill. Like you just enter into things just so easy. You're like, okay, so let's do it. And like you want to think, you want to call a lawyer, you want to do something. So then we decided that we were going to entertain it. We were both going to think about it. We got together
We got together with your dad.
with my dad. Credit to Flo again.
Could show up by her house on
Like, we need to have a formal
Friday.
meeting.
I was like, hi. I don't know, like what, like
I
Hashem
don't
just gave me a
imposter
lot.
syndrome. Like, why did we even?
Hashem just gave me a lot of like, I guess also just working and like speaking to people all day and like having to like just get people to trust me with their social media and like doing all these things. Like I just have to like do it. And like
Roll
I
with
was
it.
never like this in my life. I used to be scared to like raise
By the
my
way, I feel
hand
like you
in
were very
class.
shy.
I was very shy. I just minded my own business. But now like I guess people just trust me with their big important businesses. So I'm like, I know what I'm
Business flow is
doing.
coming out to play.
Yeah, I have a very different business side of me. And then like I don't talk about it with really like anyone. And my friends are like so underrated. Like, what are you doing with your life? You have an office, you have a team. I'm like, yeah.
Why are you so secretive? I think you really need to like let people in a little
I
bit more.
know, but like I just like
You're secretive. I don't have like a filter to stop
Yeah.
talking. So like that's really
that's
the
why
flow.
it's good because you're the PR. So
I
then
guess.
we met with your dad.
We met with my dad. We had a sit down meeting,
Yeah.
like, you know, when you like go ask the dad for permission to get married. So I had Flo come and sit down, propose to
He
my
liked
dad.
me.
He liked you a lot. He was
Yeah.
very impressed with you and what you did for OnBrand so far. And he gave us very good advice. We were basically ready to just like sign our lives away to each other and say like, okay, let's just start working. I like you, you like me. Let's figure this out. And I think the thing that me and Flo aligned on first was like, we're both workaholics
Yeah.
and we both want to succeed. We have that motivation. So that was like our common bond. I'm like, oh, you are also like working nonstop and like it's always on your brain. And you're like, yes, are you? And I'm like, yeah, like what? Usually I'm
True.
only one. So my dad was like, whoa, 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 slow the roll. He's like, he's like, you guys should date. He goes, why don't you work together? See how it goes. See if you have, you know, the same working style, personality. You might hate her. She might get on your nerves. Like, I'm not signing a paper right now.
Yeah.
And for Flo, you built a whole business. Don't sign your business away to somebody you don't even know.
So we started working together. You went to Saint Tropez, texting me on your trip. I'm like, what's this girl doing? Like, she's with her whole family.
Typical Diane.
Yeah, I was like so impressed by you. And then we started really working together, I would say September. And then by November, like we were just like, let's do
Full
it.
speed ahead, yeah.
So then after that, we had a whole,
That was a time.
that was time.
You know what, Flo? I think I have to say, if we could get through that, I have full confidence that
We got through
we're
anything.
gonna get through
It was a
anything.
lot of moving parts, a lot of like legal
Contracts,
stuff.
lawyers,
We signed the wrong contract.
negotiating.
So we're the same age.
Same
I went
age.
to Mag and she went to Flatbush. But I knew the Flatbush girls, like always hung out with them sometimes, like with some of your like friends. But there was like
Yes.
always
We
three
had mutual
Flatbush
friends.
girls that I never spoke to. And you were one of them. She did not associate with the Mag girls.
Just wasn't my vibe at the
Wasn't her
time.
type.
I wasn't open-minded. I had a very specific view. I was wrong, clearly. But yeah, we were not friends.
Like-
Never crossed paths.
But like I always knew you. I thought you were cool, whatever. But it was just like we had nothing to do with each other.
Yeah. I knew you was the twin.
Yeah.
I think that was really it. I know you were friends with Samantha. Like I really didn't think twice.
Yeah.
So then that was then. And fast forward to now, I think I'm like so shocked how we weren't friends this entire time.
know, it's crazy.
even though we're very opposite in a lot of things, we're also very similar. So this was just like a match
Yeah.
made.
It's true.
I'm very direct. Flo is very like, she beats around the bush. She's nice. She's sweet. That's why, you know, we put her
Yeah.
for customer service purposes, talking
Yes.
to all the people. Hi, how's your mother? How's your brother? How's your kids? Even though I love your mother, brother, and kids, but like she just has a different patience level. And then I think I'm very like go, 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 creative direction. And Flo's just like operation. She sees the whole picture. She's good at delegating.
Yeah. Diane's like type A, super mom.
So type A. It's crazy.
I really learned a lot from Diane how to like, I guess, manage like a house and like do it all as a mom and like really be organized and like, no, okay, this is for this is for that. Like on Mondays, I do my Instacart order. On Tuesday, I go to the office. On Wednesday, I go for dinner with my husband. Like you really do it all flawlessly. I'm very impressed.
Thank you. It's not
And,
flawless, but I'll take that.
Like it just, you really get it all done. Like you go for dinner every single night. I'm like, how I'm in my pajamas ordering Fuji. But like,
You know what?
you push
If
yourself.
that's what your husband wants,
Yeah.
then you should do that. My husband's just very socially social.
Yeah. You are
And
also though.
I am, but I have like the ability to hermit and like he won't. So that keeps me going. And also, I'll say the one thing about being working mom. Your husband's not you. I'm talking just, paraphrasing, but a husband's always like very like, go honey, you go work, you go do your thing when it doesn't affect them.
Yes.
When there's no dinner on the table, when your kids need extra help from the father, when people have to start stepping in to do your job, when this fridge is not stocked, the working mom thing's not cute anymore.
No, it's not cute.
So you need to make sure as a mom that every base is covered. So that nobody's going to come and say, it's because you're working and you don't have enough time to give to your family. So that's kind of how I figured out how to make sure I do all the things, because I never want my husband to be like, oh, I'm lacking because my wife works.
Exactly. It's so true. And also like even you're very good with like your list and your prep and like just being very direct with the team, where I'm like, I don't like this. Like, I don't know, but I don't like it. I'm very like, I look at something and I like it or I don't like it. And I can't tell them. That's really like where I think
the fine details.
We have like a good fit. Also, it's like I'm good with like bigger picture stuff and like some things like that. And you're like, okay, this font needs to be edited to this, to that. And like, I'm just like not so good at that sort of direction with the team. So we balance each other out with that.
Flo's strengths is that she's so patient. She knows how to speak to anybody, get them to feel comfortable speaking with her. She's very good with people, and she's also very good with big picture, moving parts. Like a lot of times, like I get very overwhelmed easily, and Flo even said it. Like I'll never forget one time we were going through something, and I was a wreck nervous, and you were so calm, and you're like, only one of us gets to be nervous at a time. Yeah. And I'm like, you know what? Like that's essentially what we are. Like one of us is holding the ship together while the other one's kind of like, doing their thing. And so, yeah, I think you're very good with that. I also really learned how to be a lot more, I think, kind and like easygoing from you.
Thank you.
And it's good because you want to surround yourself with people that make you grow and want to be better. And I think every time I learn something new about you, and it like inspires something new about like in me. Like, oh, one time I came to Flo's house on Saturday, she was wearing a Shabbos dress. And that was very cute. And I'm like, oh my God, Flo, that's so nice. Like she's just, like whenever you could do something little to better yourself or to like, get the situation, you do. So
thanks.
And before this podcast 3 seconds ago, I'm so nervous because spoiler alert, I'm doing a speech today and public speaking is really not my thing. So Flo's like, let's meditate. And I'm like, you know what? Fine. And I kind of also like trust Flo. And I don't trust a lot of people. I don't know if I really told you this, but I really don't trust a lot of people's opinion or like know-how on a lot of things because I'm type A and I think I know how to do it better. But I happen to say I trust your opinion a lot. So like when you told me meditation app, I'm like, that's the one. If you tell me like, do this, I'm like, okay, I'm doing it.
Me too. Oh
if you say like, this is this good matcha, I'm like, oh, Flo knows good matcha. Like,
I never drink matcha.
I know you never drink matcha, but like, I'm just saying like you wouldn't, I don't know. I trust your opinion.
Thank you. It's really crazy. Like once you started in September, I was like, I let you do your thing a little bit. I didn't want to be too like controlling. I wanted to like let you fly. And you had this idea with one of our clients. We could say now Blind Theory. You were like, guys, let's do this designer collection. Da 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 da.
Did you think I was nuts when I literally just went into their dining room and like telling people what to do?
And I thought like, because that's where it's great. Like you're so direct and like confident in that way where when they're like, okay, we don't want to do it. I'm like, okay, like I give you the idea, but if you don't want to do it, I'm not like.
I was like, okay, never mind.
Yeah, like whatever you want.
No.
You were like, it's a great. They were like, no, we don't want to do it. And then you were like, okay, so don't do it. It's a great idea, but don't do it. And then like, no, we want to do it.
Because so really they kept going back and forth. I go, either committing or we're not committing. Yeah. We're either doing this or we're not doing this. And also, at a certain point as like a business owner, you have to take things into your own hands. Like if you want to see success, you want to grow, you want to scale, and you just gave me half your business. Not gave me, I bought it. But you just signed over half of your business in order to see the future and to scale. So you have to be willing to sacrifice a little bit if you really want to, and put yourself in an uncomfortable position. So when I saw that we were working with them, I loved their passion. I know that they're, in business for 10 years. You did an amazing job with them so far, marketing all their services and collaborating. But to take your business to the next level, you have to commit. You have to really put yourself in an uncomfortable position to grow and to do different things, financially commit to it. So once I like saw that they were really willing and they're like, okay, we want to do this. I'm like, guys, like, come on, let's go for it. Like, believe in yourself. You could do this because they really could. And they were the the right people, I think, to start it with. So that Blind Theory project was like, I think probably my first
Huge.
big thing that we did together. But I think also like was the first big step for OnBrand. Like that
Yeah.
shows people kind of where we're trying to take this thing.
Also, like you went to every meeting, every
It feels like you don't need to go to every
you went
filming.
to every
I go, yes, I
filming
do.
thing. Basically, Diane told them, let's get all the designers in the community, outside of the community, everyone to pick their favorite fabrics for the book. So this way you look at the book and you're like, oh, what would Norma come and want in my house? What would Tanya? What would
I think if it, yeah, it's like as a customer, like we went to their office for a meeting and I'm seeing books and books and books. Like not that I don't have time. I have time, but I don't want to sit and look through all these options. Show me the best option. Show
Yeah.
me what's in style, what's cool, what's like, don't show me things that, and confuse me. I'm not an interior decorator. Like make my customer experience seamless. And I also happen to like really love a curated look, a curated style. So once they were telling me all the different designers that they work with and decorators, I'm like, wow, guys, like these are major relationships. Like let's
capital
find a way to use that and collaborate. So we set, and I remember you were like, how are you going to do this? What's the
Yeah,
first
and
step?
I was
I'm
like,
oh, no, I got this. I'm just going to call a bunch of people that I
Yeah.
know on this list. And I'm going to
Also, that's where you're good. Like you'll come in, you'll use your networks. Where I'm like more like understated in the way where it's like,
Nobody
which is
knows
great.
exactly what you
Like yeah, exactly. But like that's so good because that's like your best marketing is your own marketing.
yes,
Your brand,
I'm very into using your network, your
personal
people
marketing.
around you.
So true.
Not using, but like
Tapping into it.
tapping into it. And also everybody's always looking to grow. So it's like people that I've formed relationships over the past couple of years, they've always been asking me my opinions on certain things about marketing. And even though I wasn't in the place to help them, in a business, I would always just give advice.
Yeah, you help
So,
all your friends.
yeah, I mean, I always thought this was fun. Like that's how
Yeah.
I knew I would want to do this eventually. So then with Blind Theory, once we started coming up with the idea, I just started calling people that I knew. Like Selena was my first phone call.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Selena, I need you to believe in me. I have this idea. She's like, I'm in. I'm like, what do you mean? I didn't even tell you the idea. She's like, I'm in. You're doing it. I'm in. I love it. Great. Let's go. I'm like, oh, thank God. Once I got one person on the roll,
That's the thing.
then it's easy to get the ball rolling. So I'm like,
Yes.
okay, next person I called, I'm like, Selena Gendy's in, but she's not even a stylist. So like, she's not a
Interior
interior
designer.
designer. She's a stylist. So even that was like a tough one. I was really banking on getting one decorator down and
Who was
in.
the first decorator?
Remember, I think it could have been Joycey because I also have personal relationships to Joycey, but also Tanya, who just did my sister-in-law's house. Shout out, it's beautiful. So I don't know. I kind of just started making phone calls. Then things started to piece together.
And then Warren
And-
was a big one.
Warren was huge. That was like, wow, I cannot believe I'm doing this. And
Yeah.
like, I have to see this through. So Flo's like, you don't need to go to every meeting and film and do.
Because
I'm
we had a professional videographer that
we did.
was
a very,
going.
Yeah, a very
But
professional
it was good that you were like
videographer, but-
hands on and great. Like
Yeah, I don't know. And then there was just so much to do from there. We had a photo shoot. They didn't
book.
have any pictures. I'm like, guys, this thing needs to be marketable. We need to have pictures of you. Where's your photo shoot? We don't have one. Okay, book. So now we call Susie.
also
we
you
get a photo
gave them
shoot
the
over.
confidence to do a photo shoot, whereas like
She tried to bail on me 4 times.
I know like let's say
And I
that's
was
where
at one point, I'm
you're
like, Paul, I'm not doing this anymore.
yeah.
I'm just not. Like,
Shout out to Judy and Paula, you're the best.
You're the best. But like,
I'm
there
so
was a
proud
point
of you.
where I was like, okay, she doesn't want to do it. I can't push you. It's not my business. I'm not
Yeah.
Blind Theory. You're Blind Theory.
Yeah, the results were unbelievable.
I cannot believe the
Every
response
video did
that
so
this got.
great.
Like, I knew it was going to be something super interesting, but even people that had no idea who Blind Theory was before this were like, wow, Blind Theory. Did
Yeah.
you see Nicole Cohen and this one and that one? And
Great.
I think involving all the the designers made it like a full story, a who's who, something to talk about. And people kept like looking forward to the next drop, the next
Yeah.
drop. I was getting so much feedback every time I went somewhere. So were you.
The weddings, everything. Everyone was like, wow, this is unbelievable. So that's just one of the things that having like a partner in the business is like great because like the show must go on with social media,
Exactly.
everyday posting, but like having someone to see the bigger picture and be like, okay, this is 10-year anniversary. What are we doing for the 10-year? Which is
And like also
great.
while I was off filming all of the interviews and making sure every detail was perfect and the photo shoots, we have a full business to run.
Yeah.
So Flo was checking in with the other clients and making sure nobody doesn't get paid attention to and making sure that, everything's running smoothly. We thank God have employees now.
Employee, we have our first office.
So how crazy. We started basically just us and then we hired an assistant.
Sherry.
And Sherry, we love you. She literally does everything for us and we'd not be able to function without her.
I think I hired Sherry without telling you.
No, we did it
Didn't we
together,
call her?
We called her and then we hung up on her.
We go by. You're
Because
not working here.
We needed somebody to do reels, and she's like, "No, I don't do video editing. That's not my thing.
Yeah.
I got flow."
Yeah.
So then we got rid of her.
Then we called her back. We're like, let's just let
And
her
the Flow's
try
like,
it.
I'm like, you know what, Flo, I really need an assistant. I got to delegate. I'm like, I'm good, but
Yeah,
I
yeah.
need to be able to say, like,
You need,
make
like, a
Zoom
board,
meeting. Like,
yeah.
my brain doesn't remember things. I'm always moving a mile a minute. I need somebody to help me with the follow through.
Yeah, exactly.
Then we called back Shari and we're like, hi, remember we called you last week? Like, we
Do
have
you
a new
wanna
job for
start?
you if
Yeah.
you want to do. We're like, you want to be our assistant? She's like, okay, what do I have to do? I'm like, I don't know. We'll just figure it out.
Yeah. Now she's great. She's like our inker.
Yeah.
Then we have Esther who does videos. We have Amber in the DR. Shout out to Amber,
Amber's
graphic
amazing.
designer.
She's a graphic designer, everything visual. And
Then we have Rini and
Yeah.
Gabby and Evan.
we have so
We have a
many
full
new
squad.
additions to the team. We
Welcome
have
to our
interns.
office. It's like all girls sitting. I walked in yesterday. I was like, oh my God, is this real?
It's also crazy because
Everyone
we're
was
responsible
sitting.
for so many people. So
I
like
know.
the night before, it's 11 p.m. I'm in my bed. I'm like ready to go to sleep. Flo sends a text. Hi guys, for tomorrow. Sherry, Evan, Diane, and everyone's tasks for the day.
Yeah.
I'm like, this girl's so on top of it. Like the night before, she's already like, that's where also
I feel
you're
bad
very,
that I
you're very
text at night,
organized.
but yeah, I try. I
Like-
want them to know what they're doing.
I love that because the wake up the next day, Flo's like, did you do this? Did you do that? Did you do that? And like,
Hawk.
you're like, especially with your tech and your apps and your to-do lists, everything's virtual. Don't forget to put something into Basecamp so we don't forget it. Check it off. I'm a little less on top of things like that with follow through because my creative brain is always moving and grooving. So without you, all of my creativity would just be lost.
To be lost in the cloud.
like lost in the brain. So
True. Yeah,
that's
it's good.
also like really like, I think also our secret sauce
Yes.
is like, I'm like going to all these creative places and you're like, okay, whoa, Diane, like write it down,
Yeah, yeah,
save
yeah.
it, put it somewhere.
And now we
don't
actually
wanna
have
forget.
like a hub where
Tell
we
somebody
could
to
like
do this.
go and sit. Even though the past 2 weeks, like we both were like in and out, flu season, laryngitis, this, that.
Guys, this is so not my type. I don't get sick,
I know.
poo-poo, but like this whole month has been a roller coaster.
I know. It's very hard.
And even while I'm sick in bed with the flu, I was like, Diane, I want you to rest, but also I just have a quick question. And obviously I'm working while I'm in bed and having the flu. So I'm like, okay, it's fine.
Yeah. That was so funny.
Yeah.
You like speak to me like, hello.
Like, I don't have a voice. You're like, no, rest, drink tea.
But-
But also, could you send me a contract?
It's true.
But like I would.
Okay.
Without our team, we wouldn't be able to work the schedules we have.
Yeah. Like the schedule now is like very different for me. Like I try to be so present with Jack and also Sam, but it's hard. It's not easy. And then on
It's
the
very hard.
phone, I'm on the phone. People are calling me. I really set a rule and boundaries. Like I would say last year, I got very good with it. If a client calls me, I don't just pick up the phone. Like every call has to be scheduled in advance.
This is
Unless
where
it's
I'm
really
also
an
learning
emergency.
from Flow all the time because I have no boundaries and I'm starting to learn them.
It's important. You have to. Like let's say
She's
we're
like, "Don't
doing
answer
a
the phone."
campaign.
I'm like, okay.
Let's say Blind Theory, for example, we're doing a campaign for them. No problem. I'll answer the phone. But if a client's calling me at 10:30 on a Thursday when we're working or
know.
something, hi, thanks for calling. I would love to schedule a time to chat. When are you available? Like that's what I learned. Not everything's an emergency. Like
know.
we have the content planned. We try to do our thing. We have a wonderful team. Like
Also, you're not defensive about it. You're also very like, we're not guaranteeing anything. Like that attitude really
You
like is
have
something
to.
that I wanted to go into business with. Like, and that's why I was looking to do this and not start my own thing. Cause I'm still learning from you. I was in nonprofit for 6 years. It's just a different
it's
world.
very different.
Where you've been dealing with customers and you kind of have a different sense with boundaries and, you know, with getting things done timely, but also not like flipping your life upside down.
Yeah.
You know, like that's still something I'm learning from every day. And I think you're giving me the grace to do that.
So when I first started working, honestly, I had the time to work. Like I had so much free time and I was able to like not have boundaries and
Also,
take
you got
the
married a
calls.
lot later.
I got married late. I got married when I was 25.
It's not late, by the way.
Not
Nobody
late.
should think that's late. I'm just saying in general, Flo had time to
had time.
work on her career those years.
So I was dating Sam on and off for like 10 years. Long time.
See, I told you she was patient.
Then my first job was working in the city at an influencer marketing agency, and I just wanted to work in the city. I wanted to do like corporate. I was working at an Israeli company, and they were just very like, figure it out, do whatever you need to do, whatever.
And then when you did dances in the bathroom.
Oh yeah, my friend was working there. We used to just like go to the bathroom and dance all day. But like I learned a lot about like just like life and the industry and like figuring it out. And then after that, I started my own activewear brand. I quit that job. I started activewear, and as I was selling the activewear, I was like, I don't want to sell clothes. Like I loved my website. I loved doing my Soho pop-up. I loved the Instagram. Like that's when Instagram was just like starting out. And, like
Also,
it was so
what would
fun.
you do? How'd you do this with school? You
I
were
didn't
in
go to
school, you
school.
were out of school.
I went to Israel for the year, left after 2 months.
So random, no?
Yeah, I don't know. I just say yes to everything. Like I want to try
By the way,
this.
that's really you. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll try. And then I got to Israel. I'm like, what the hell am I
You
doing
didn't
here?
think twice before you were going to commit and move your life to
I
Israel?
was like, oh, it's so
should I do
fun.
this?
So fun. Like my dad did it. He had the best year. I want to do it. Like, why not? It's a fun adventure. And then
Total
and
polar
then I got
opposites.
there. And my personality is like, if I don't like it, I'm not staying. That's why I guess it's easy for me to like not think about it so much. 'Cause,
polar
like,
opposites.
like let's say I was committed to stay there till June. Like by October, November, I was like, I'm out of here.
I'm
My
so
dad was like,
stubborn.
you
I would have
have to
literally
stay.
stayed just to like,
No,
nah, I was too
My
embarrassed
dad
to
was
leave.
like, you have to stay till we come Thanksgiving. I was like, I'm not staying another day. I booked my flight. After that, by the way, half the school left.
Oh my God.
Yeah, everyone. And
Trendsetter.
then I was in Brooklyn College. I couldn't go. I had to go to Kingsborough or whatever. I went to Hunter. I just didn't like it. I wanted to work.
I mean, musical schools. I don't
Yeah,
blame you.
musical schools. Just wasn't for me. But I learned a lot on the way, just like about myself. Like it's okay. Like not everything. You don't have to like commit. Like even I'm talking to my sisters now about college and stuff, and like just do what feels right for you. Like you don't have to like impress anyone. You don't have to do anything. No one even asked me about my degree ever. Not one person.
Because your work experience speaks
Like,
more
even
than
in
a
the beginning.
degree.
Also like marketing, like all these things. It's so social media was so new when I started.
Yes.
So everyone was just like jumping on board.
No, but that's good that you're not afraid to admit, like, okay, this is not for me. I'm leaving.
Yeah.
And like all of this while you're like, what were your friends doing? They went to school?
My friends, half of them got married,
Okay.
and then half of them went to school working. My friends work, honestly.
Okay.
A
So
lot
it
of
was
them.
around you.
Yeah.
Like everybody else was working also.
Yeah, and I'm not like the type like I used to sit for lunch, like I'll hang out with them, whatever. But it wasn't like I did everything at that time because I
Got
had
it.
time. Then I started OnBrand, but it's fun to work.
I mean,
really
I
like
was
it.
always that person. Like, this is also a different part of our story. So, like, you didn't go to school, and like, school was my life. So, I
Yeah.
went to Parsons. It took over my life. It was so intense. Anybody who thinks about going there, you definitely should. But it's a full commitment, and it probably shaped me into who I am today. Because to graduate and to get through all the projects, all the things, you know,
It's very hard
It's
without
not like a
ChatGPT.
test. And I had no ChatGPT, which is my best friend now. My career is the thing that grounds me, motivates me, and pushes me. My personality, as you know, is I have a lot of facets. So if I think I wasn't working, I would be in debt because I probably would be shopping all the time. And also, like, when I have too much time to sit and do nothing and I overthink, also not helpful for anybody in my life and my mental health. So working is the thing that kind of like keeps me going on the straight and narrow. It keeps my priorities in check. It, you know, fuels my shopping addiction when needed. And it gives me purpose.
Gives you purpose. I think it really helped shape my personality in a way where it's like I feel like it transformed me into a person that was
gave
like
you confidence.
Gave me confidence. I used to cry every day. Like people used to tell me horrible stuff like, "Oh, looks like my 6-year-old daughter could do this." Oh, da da da. Oh, why are you doing this? Yelling at
Let
me
them.
like, let them. And it just like helped me understand like I don't need to be a people pleaser. It's okay. Like not
I'm
every
finally starting to unlearn the people
people
pleaser.
pleasing is a big one. It helped me in my relationship. Like just like my husband respects me a little bit more, I think, because he knows I'm not just looking to swipe his credit card. And even though lovely, I love to do that, but like he knows that I understand the value of like working and money, and like I could add something to the conversation, to the
Yes.
table. Like let's say I want to do something for us or for our home or our future kids. Like he'll like really like chat it out with me.
I
feel
love
like.
that. It makes
is,
you
like,
kind of
important.
more equal partners.
Yeah.
I think also that I love that I'm able to contribute. Like when Mars comes home and he asks me things about business, like, yes, we work in different fields, but he trusts that I also deal with people. He trusts
Yeah.
my opinion. He asks me. So it's nice to feel like you're a partner at the end of the day. And also having a little bit of financial freedom is always helpful, especially when you're in a marriage. Okay, I talked about shopping. That's on a more frivolous note, but B, you know, you're able to help out. You're able to take the pressure off a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not because the person needs you to. It's because you want to when you're a teammate. So like my son's camp bill.
Yeah.
Okay. They're like, okay, Zelle us or Venmo us. I'm not asking Morris for his Venmo. Okay, I'll
Yeah.
Venmo. It's fine.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's like
I
we
could do
also-
it.
yeah.
And, you know, like when I needed extra help in my house, I'm very blessed, and I have somebody working with us already and helping out. But when the time was coming and I said, I know my family, I know, the kind of level of, cleanliness and, things that we want to give. I'm like, you know what? I need a second housekeeper, or I need somebody else to help out around the house. And Morris is like, no, like we have one kid or we have two kids. Like, it's not necessary. Okay. I value and respect your opinion and I don't need you to pay for it. But if it's okay with you, I'm going to pay for it because I know that this is going to add value to my life. And this is why I work, so that I could contribute and not put all the pressure on him. Sure. And I think that was like huge because it was really necessary for us, and growing our family and all of that. But like that he saw I was able to contribute and respected me for that.
Yeah. Also, that's like a thing that I think like we do, and like a lot of people like misconception about working and being a wife and a mom is like you don't take away the respect from your husband. Like, we still respect our husband. We still give them like they're the head of the house. They're
at the end of the day, my husband's paying for my entire life. Like, my little contribution from working is not going to change that dynamic, but
he also feels like he's the head of the house, no matter what you're doing behind the scenes, like little tidying the house, whatever it is. Like, he knows that, like, and everyone else knows, like, at the end of the day, like, that you respect him and we respect them. We'll never take away from their value.
Yeah, we're not looking to undermine them at all. And I think that it's nice that we also feel respected by them because they're like our biggest champions. Like, when me and Flo were, in the negotiations, when we were talking,
so
you were consulting with Sam, I was consulting with Morris. Like, they were the people in our corner, and like I relied on Morris a lot for his advice and, business. So I think it definitely adds value to the situation.
You have to all go for dinner.
I know. Well, we tried to go for dinner, but Flo canceled.
I went away.
So
this is really what happened. I had someone working for me for like 3 years. Shout out to Molly. I love you. She handled everything. She was so good. She was professional. And like, that's why I guess
Flo had time to like lunch and go to the beach.
I was able to lunch. I was able to work out. Like, I worked out at 9:30. Then I went to lunch at 12. And then I worked from like 3 to 5. Like, it was a joke.
She's like, Diana, I only work 1 hour a day. Yeah. I'm like, wait, what? I'm coming from a full-time job. Like, I'm like, what do you mean work 1 hour a day? I'm great. Like, I get to the office at 10 and I leave at 3 and those are the hours.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, okay.
Exactly. So Molly had left because she wanted like a full-time job in person, and like we didn't have the office yet, and I didn't want an office. I wanted to like have my
did not
freedom.
Want an office.
I really didn't want an office, but now that we have it, I love it.
Shout out to my dad because he was the one who pushed us and made it mandatory that we get an office. And I think that was a very big step for OnBrand because also our team feels it. Like we're legitimate, we're all together, we're bouncing off of each other, but also they have somewhere to go that makes it feel like, OnBrand is a real working, like thriving company.
So true.
Versus like working in my dining room and like, sitting in my den and, making iced coffees, which we did work very well in my house and in your house. But I think this office was really like a level up for us and the team.
And now like I know like, so then after she left, I had someone else working for me, but it wasn't the same. And that's why like when I called you in the summer and you're like, I want a piece of it. I was like, sure. Like I want someone who's
feels invested,
committed. Can't just like pick up and like not post one day or do this or do that. And like in the process, like after I gave birth, when I gave birth in February.
Tell them about the post on Shabbat story.
Oh my God. Yeah. So I was like going through different people and it was just so hard for me because like I was breastfeeding. I wanted to be very involved.
Shout out to you because that's a full-time job in itself. And we could talk about that in another eepisode if you guys are interested.
All of this. And like, I did want to be like a stay-at-home mom who worked a full-time job. Like it wasn't possible. So then I hired like a few different people and I went through it and I was like, just like, okay, this is where I'm in now. And I used to like get very like emotional about it. And I was like, I don't know if I could continue. I kept telling Sam like,
also people that are not from the community or don't understand, like, they don't understand holidays, they don't understand Shabbat, they don't understand scheduling. It's very different.
It's very hard.
And you're trying to explain to them how to advertise to a community that's so, insulated and, like there's kind of like unspoken rules. You're expecting these people to know. You're like, I can't teach them again and again. And then you had that one story where she posted on Shabbat.
So I had this new girl working for me and I told her, okay, Saturdays, no posting. I don't use my phone on Shabbat. So then I get a text after Shabbat from the client. Hi, we posted on Shabbat, but we deleted it because I think they were in Israel or something. And I was like, okay, I'm so sorry. Like, there's nothing I could do. Like, it never happened. They were my client for 2 years. They're like, okay, let's just part ways. I was like, no problem. I totally understand.
That's so professional.
But
I would have cried.
I think I did cry. No, I didn't cry. I don't know. I don't remember. I was just so over it. I was like, okay, I don't care like anymore.
Yeah.
Like I was just like, so like whatever's meant to be will be. This is where I'm at right now. And like my business isn't supposed to be like picking up right now. Like I just like let it.
Yeah, you were just
Like,
kind of on
like, I
survival
was on-
mode.
I
You
was on
just had a
survival
baby.
mode.
You were dealing with all these things, in and out employees.
Yeah, it was hard.
So you're like, I kind of want somebody who's
And
invested.
I never had that ever. Like my employees stayed for a long time.
Oh, okay. The main thing that I would want to come out of being on a podcast, because like also, why are we doing this? You know, like at the end of the day, I think I just want to like open up the door a little bit. Like not everything is as pretty and perfect as it seems on Instagram. And, you know, oh, this girl, you know, she's put together and she's mew mew and, you know, everything's perfect and makeup all day. Like there's certain days where we don't have time to get dressed.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I just think that like let's just be real. Let's show that like, okay, it's okay to have an off day. It's okay to be working and, you know, like there's no dinner at the end of the day. Like, you know, obviously you're going to try your best, but like we're not perfect.
No.
And I feel like we should kind of like as women at least take that pressure off of each other
To be perfect.
to be perfect all the time and look like you always have it together. And like people think I'm a little crazy because I have no filter and I share these things and like, oh, why is she sharing it? You know? Yeah, you could share, you know, only the good moments, but like that's not real. And I don't want people to think that that's how we're getting to where we
And
are.
that's
Like
literally what we do. Like we take people's raw content and we chop it up to show the best of the best. So like if anyone knows like it's all
exactly.
fake.
Exactly. We know that it's fake and no problem. We'll help you achieve that.
Yeah.
But I also really encourage a lot of our clients to like be real.
Be real.
Be yourself. They're like, I want to say. I'm like, just be who you are. People are investing in you and they want a human. They don't want a robot.
No. Yeah, I feel like also we're on social media a lot looking for trends and looking for things and it's like all fake. Like let's say like we just know, okay, like this was
Everything is
edited.
fake.
Everything is so fake. Day in my life, day in the what, like you're not showing everything. Even like I tell our clients, oh, take a few clips of your day this week and we'll put it into one day. Like
Even the people who make food, like if you see what a food content creator looks like on the other end of the camera, it's crazy. Like you're only seeing the perfect bite with lighting. You have to carry your lighting in your pocketbook. Like that is just not reality. And then like you're so trying to get the perfect angle, the perfect everything that you're not enjoying the moment. Like it's just obviously that's our job. And you know, like there's something about marketing and making everything look nice and pretty with a bow. But if you're a person who's always on Instagram and looking at other people and like, oh my God, her morning coffee looks stunning and da 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 da, it doesn't. It just doesn't. Something's off. So don't like look at it and think like this is what normal people like. This is her job is to make it look magnificent. So
yeah, she probably took that photo like a million times.
it's probably 2 p.m.
Yeah.
And she's making a yogurt bowl just to show it to you.
Yeah.
She's not eating it.
She's not eating it that minute. That's why it's like nice to like be behind the scenes and know everything.
Yeah.
And even like everyone laughs at me when I say like sometimes I'll delete social media off my phone,
Which I can't believe.
just for a minute to breathe because
Don't delete TikTok. You won't get it back.
now you can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I looked into it. But it's okay. Like you don't have to be glued to your phone. You have to be obsessed with everyone's lives. Like just focus on your own thing and like use it as entertainment because that's what it
Yes,
is.
Exactly. What's your little ritual?
Oh, we both like to work out,
Okay. I think that's something
but I
that we
haven't
should
been
touch on.
working out in so long.
It's okay. You know what? It's okay. But working out is something for me that really grounds me. And I'm learning to take rest days also, which I'm happy to, you know.
Remember when I first
say.
told you, you probably want to chop my head off.
What?
I go, my friend told me that if you don't work out in the morning, it gives you another hour to work.
Oh, yeah. She
You're
goes,
probably-
okay, I think we're just going to take one day a week and we're not going to work out. I'm like,
No, not.
For me, it's very like, it's my 1 hour where nobody talks to me.
Yeah.
I get to be in my head, reset for the day. Some people meditate, some people yoga. I mean, I like yoga, but really that's like my time
It's great.
to myself. So I really lean on that as my like ritual. So I think that it's nice that we both like, now we incorporate it together.
Yeah.
We work out every Monday together.
Yeah.
So that's
So we'll
fun.
do that. And then like when I'm back in the workout mode, we'll do
Yeah.
trainers. We'll go
Yeah,
hard.
we'll do it. We'll
Now
do
like
it.
I'm
Don't
just
worry.
like chilling a little bit, meditating.
Also, like our coffee time is
resting.
very grounding. We catch
Coffee.
up. We go for a matcha. Shout out to Bloom Bar is our favorite place to take like, you
Love.
know, on the go meetings.
I have my planner that like I write out my whole
Yes.
day.
I got Flow Planner for Hanukkah.
Yeah, I'll try to journal also.
Did I get you a planner?
You didn't get me a planner.
Oh my God, I thought I got it for you. Oh my God, that was so delusional. I didn't get Flow
You
Planner.
didn't get me a planner.
What did I get you?
But I have a good planner. You got me a stunning sweater.
Oh my God, you was sweatshirt. We got
Loved it.
matching
Love,
sweatshirts.
We got matching sweaters. So we'll sit down at Bloom Bar to be like, okay, business day in right now.
No, I'm not your friend.
Not friend Diane, but this is business Diane right now. And then she'll be like, okay. And then like, can I ask you like a mom question? Like,
I'm like, okay. Business Diane decide.
I'm like, should I wake up Jack? He's sleeping for 4 hours. You're like,
And
wake
like Flo
him
will
up.
just interweave between business and like life without like telling me where she's going. And I'm like, what, Flo? Like explain? Like you're talking about a client and then you're like, okay, so I'm just going to wake him up. And I'm like, what are you talking about? You're like, oh yeah, Jack's been napping. I go, could you just give me context about like when we're going to shift topics?
It's always
But like it's fun because we
Yeah.
really talk about everything from like grocery orders
Yeah,
to like things we
everything.
find on Instagram to clients to workouts. So
Yeah, it's a lot.
we're always transitioning.
So basically, we did this with Nancy. Shout out.
Shout out
Into
to
Montana.
Nancy and shout out to Sarah.
Just to give everyone like an inside scoop of like what's been going on our Instagram and like what's
I
been
think
happening.
a lot of people
My friends
were
don't
curious.
even know.
Honestly, it's very shady. I don't know how you didn't tell your friends.
Like I don't know. Like what am I supposed to tell them?
Hi guys, like Diane,
In my
that
group
girl in our
chat, hi,
grade. Like
guys.
I'm working with her. I don't know.
Like cute, like whatever. I know. Maybe I should tell my sisters also. They didn't know.
You really beat around the bush heavy. I don't know. Me, I'm like, this is what I'm doing and this is where it's at. And don't call me.
I'll
I'm
write in my
busy.
group chat. I'll send this chat, guys. I'll
Yeah.
send this podcast.
But anyway, I feel like we wanted the pod to kind of explain how we got together because everybody had so many questions and kind of show you guys like our dynamic.
And we're probably gonna turn this into like a little YouTube series if you guys
I'm
want.
down to turn it into a YouTube series, but like we kind of need feedback from everybody. So
Let us know.
if you like this and you actually care to hear us ramble about our lives, let us know.
And we'll
I
bring
promise
cool
next time
people
I won't
on.
have laryngitis.
We'll bring cool people on. We'll
Yeah.
maybe bring on our clients. We'll maybe bring on
I'll bring on my therapist
friends
if she wants to be on it.
We'll just make
Yeah.
it fun. Like
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe our moms. Oh my God. PTSD. I
God.
don't know about that. Maybe not our moms.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks
This
for
has been
watching.
so fun. On brand, off brand,
OffBrand with OnBrand.
off brand with on brand.
And
Yeah.
yeah. Next time.
See you next time.
Bye.